This is Romeo Rose, and today I got a really huge mirror, and it's one of those leaner mirrors, and I'm telling you, it is huge. I mean, this mirror is huge. Wait until you see it. So I'm going to give you a little tour in case you haven't seen some of my latest additions here to my little nest. I've always been quite the little nester. I like to kind of make a little love nest. And this is a photograph that I really think is beautiful. A beautiful romantic couple in Paris with the Eiffel Tower, kissing with a red umbrella in the rain. I mean, you just can't get any more romantic than that. I think I paid about $250, $275. It's very big, actually. I mean, that's a really, really big, if you can tell by the size of my hand. And I have very big hands, by the way. But if you can just, if that kind of gives you a little bit of perspective of just how big it is. I mean, it's pretty big. It's not as big as, you know, some of my other stuff, but it's pretty big. And so kind of let's get a close up here of this. I like that little red accent color. You know, red has always been pretty much one of my favorite colors. And then over here, I've got that metal art there, love. I believe I paid about $150 for that. And then over here I have some very Baroque, classical type of statues here with the little cherubs playing their musical instruments. It's very beautiful, very detailed. Pretty big size too. I mean, just to give you another reference point, you know, there's from my thumb to my middle finger, there's probably about 7 inches. So it's pretty big. That's probably about 20-something inches across. And I've got these little mirrors here, the round mirrors with the, you know, I like circles. And this is with all the little cherubs on here. Very beautiful. And here we have the goddess of love, Venus, or Aphrodite, however you want to say it. She's very, very beautiful. God's most beautiful creation, you know, was woman, specifically silly girl, Susan. You know, it's very, very beautiful. And then down here, you can see it's got the hands. See, the hands represents God's hands, the Creator. He created woman to be man's companion and lover. And then down here, you'll see I've got a column, and it's got these roses, sculpted roses. So I love columns. Anyway, it's another little panoramic view. My washer and dryer is in the doors behind me. And this is the bathroom right here behind me, and that door is the bathroom. And this is the Paris Kiss painting. My love sculpture and my Aphrodite and my music cherubs. I like to have an accent color of red in every room. And I like to have an Eiffel Tower in every room. And I like to have something that symbolizes love and romance, which the Eiffel Tower does, in every room. And I like to have something that represents music in every room. And I do, pretty much. I haven't finished yet. I've still got a long ways to go when it comes to decorating. I mean, I've already put about $30,000 into all of this stuff here, but anyway, we're getting closer to the mirror. And here is my kitchen dining room area here, and there you can see that's my Eiffel Tower. Now I paid about I think it was about $300 or $400 for that. It's huge. It's like 5 foot tall and probably about close to 4 foot across, almost. I think it's like 40 by 60, 40 inches across and 60 inches tall. It's huge, it's huge. And then down here, I've got these little music sculptures right here. I paid about $100 and something for those. Very beautiful music sculptures. And now I've got my round dining table, which I like their dining table for two. Very romantic, sort of looks like a French, rustic French country kind of setting there, you know, and you've got the romantic Eiffel Tower right there in the background, so you can't get much better than that. Now, right here, along this wall, I plan to put a statue. I'm going to get a statue that stands about that tall on a pedestal of a muse, and she is going to go right there. And then in the future, I also plan putting, I'm going to get 2 peacock lamps, one on each side of this mirror, and those are about $700 a piece. That statue I'm going to get is about $800. But anyway, without further ado, here is the huge mirror that I just got today, and this was about, I think I paid $600 or $700 for this. I paid for it quite a while back ago, but the first 2 mirrors that were delivered were broken in the process of delivery. So now the first mirror I was going to get was actually much bigger than this, but this is pretty big. It's about, I believe it's about 4 foot wide and about 7 foot tall, something like that. So here we go, without further ado. And there it is. Big, beautiful mirror. And here's my reflection in the mirror. And you can see it reflects a real nice image of the Eiffel Tower. Very beautiful mirror. I'm very, very, very satisfied with this mirror. And over here is the other part of my little kitchen area. And as you can see right there, I've got Cupid statue that I paid, I think, about $150 for that Cupid statue. And he is right here on this countertop here, as you can see. Right by the Dunkin' Donuts. And Susan loved Dunkin' Donuts. Now, she didn't really care for the coffee. She went there for, I mean, she didn't really care for the donuts. She went there for the coffee. But Susan loved Dunkin' Donuts. I think about Susan every time I see Dunkin' Donuts. And there you have it. And this has been a Romeo Rose production.